Catholic has the 7-0 lead as we head to the second quarter, getting it done on special teams.
You know, it's the third phase of the game that's often overlooked, but not by head coaches. Punt off of Dana Day, which Lake Catholic recovered, which gave him the chance to score. And then here's the fake punt by Connor Briggs, converting on fourth down going into the fourth quarter there. Special teams has been the story.
As a result, the first play of quarter number 2 will be a third down situation for Lake Catholic. They'll call it 3rd and 5 in Maple Heights territory at the 38-yard line.
Look for a run to the left here as they have Houndshell and the tight end on the same side.
Direct snap to Sanders. And he's going to take it. And he's almost brought down in the backfield. There is a flag on the play. Sanders with open running room and a first down. But I believe this one's coming back.
Claiborne Miller with excellent penetration for the Maple Heights defense.
Legal penetration on the offense. We beat third down.
There's that late shift, and they call an illegal formation on Lake Catholic.
Well, what happened was the tight end came off of the line of scrimmage, went in motion, and nobody stepped up on the line. They didn't have enough guys on the line of scrimmage. If a guy on the line steps off, usually you see a receiver step up, and I think that was the infraction there. Too many men in the backfield.
So now it's 3rd and 10. Ball pushed back to the 43. Blondo back in there in his normal quarterback spot with Sanders right next to him.
And I look for Blondo to keep it here.
Maple Heights showing blitz. Blondo lets it fly, and it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. And it looks like a late flag came in right in that area where you see holding a lot of times. Aubrey Williams was the man who batted that ball down at the line of scrimmage.
Roughing the passer on the defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Wow.
Let's
see if we can figure out who came in late.
Well, you see, there's Aubrey Williams coming up, and, you know.
James Esther with the late hit on Blondo.
That was a cornerback blitz off the side, and it looked pretty close to me. Certainly isn't my job to question the calls on the field, but that one was close.
There was late contact, but not the viciousness of a hit that you normally see associated with a roughing the passer. Sanders now waiting for the direct snap. And Sanders will keep it up the middle for positive yardage down close to the 25-yard line for Lake Catholic. And what's the best way to stop a team that has scored 48 and 61 points the past 2 weeks in the playoffs? Just don't let them get the football, and that's what Lake Catholic has done to Maple Heights here in the first half.
That's right. And in on that play there was Donovan Garner. He's the 5th defensive lineman who's playing, making an impact. They're really stacking it up front.
Second and 8 for Lake Catholic. Tough handle on the snap. The ball is loose. Mustangs say they have it. And they do. Maple Heights looking for a break throughout the first half in this game, and they get one as Kennedy Linston came up with it.
Richie Sanders never gets the handoff here because Blondo never got the snap. He mishandled it. Bounced off Blondo, bounced off Sanders, and Linston was there to take the bounce off the ground. Maple Heights football.
Yeah, the Mustangs looking for that spark here in the first half. Let's see if this is where it comes from. Washington with the empty backfield, 5 wideouts, and he's going to run it up the middle. Positive yardage as the line fires out nicely across the 30-yard line for a good pickup on first down for Shaq Washington.
Yeah, real impressive drive blocking there by the left side of the line for Maple Heights. And Shaq Washington just takes it. With the 5 wideouts and the speed they have, you have to respect it. It spreads the defense out, which makes running lanes for Shaq Washington inside.
He fakes the inside handoff, fires far side, and the pass is overthrown. Intended that time for Stubbs.
Times on those quick passes there, especially off a ball fake, it's difficult for a quarterback to gather himself and really deliver a strike on time, and it just looked like Shaq never got his feet set, wasn't able to get into his throwing motion and deliver the ball like he likes to.
It's a 3rd and 6 for Maple Heights, still in their own territory. Washington throwing near side to Stubbs, who's wrapped up. Incomplete pass. Even if he makes the catch, Tommy Michaels had him stopped cold.
Offensively, they like to throw these quick screens to Stubbs and Day, and the design of this play, typically you'll have the inside receiver come out and block the guy covering the outside receiver, but instead Claiborne Miller went right up on the linebacker covering him, and Tommy Michaels just followed the receiver right down the line, was there to make the play on the ball.
Aubrey Williams is the punter for Maple Heights, averaging about 30 yards a kick this season. They don't punt much. And he hits a low line drive. And it'll come out just to about midfield. Lake Catholic will start things after a 20-yard punt on their own 49. We'll take a timeout. Lake Catholic with the 7-0 lead as we continue in the second quarter of this Division II state semifinal game.